Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Now it's second down here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Chris, I don't know, but just something about that Bama uniform, when they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on fourth down. Here's the opening drive. Fourth down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up, and they're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
7th play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab near the sticks. It's Edwards. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the grab, and they'll get him down that time.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush gets home.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Curse, the freak, what he was able to do. Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in '06 when the Gators won the national championship. We're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Now comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So the Gators offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Game moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. They'll run it here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Looking for some space. It's Vaughn. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Here's the target, and it's complete. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Finding some room at the 25. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gators.
Man, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on 4th down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the first down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Back in motion now. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That's reeled in. It's Miller. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. On the run, it's Young. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in that hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
field goal. The kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Caught behind the line is Jackson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. The Gators pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and the 1st down. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Wilson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Complete on the shovel pass. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. The Gators are going to cash in here in the red zone. Play action here on 1st down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to. The fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Well, they come out of that, Nick physical package. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. They keep him off balance with a run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It will bring up fourth down now. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the road. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Makes the catch. It's Miller. Across the 40. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Alabama comes up the line quickly. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. As the first down is still going. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Running back grabs it on the screen. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Trying the run, it's Miller. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Launching one to the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing a strike. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession is settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Handoff to the single back. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Gonna run it. It's ball. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
To the air, it's Lagway. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw over the middle. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the Saints were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The Saints were lucky that one did not get picked off. The Gators will send their punt team onto the field. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Direct snap to the back. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Man, there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Send the back in motion. Grant behind the line. It's Young. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the catch. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The Gators offense retakes the field. Last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They corral him for no gain. Important second down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run.
Here he goes. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just...
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Then they come up with something here. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
They'll run it to the left. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Same tailback, another carry. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Bootleg looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Now the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, and he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
It's a quarterback keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Looks like Alabama will have the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. On the ground, it's Miller. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. To throw, it's Simpson. Looking to scramble. And they've got him.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. He looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
They'll try to run for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Alabama needing this fourth down conversion. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Just complete domination by this offensive line. Not only they pick up the first down here on fourth down, but also down to the 2-yard line for a first and goal.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Gets made on the outlet. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, tied. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Florida offense retakes the field. A little bit of Beitzer and Yurtzer in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Gets some space and on the 30. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Gain moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. On the ground, it's Ball. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great move to deny a touchdown. The Gators bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
First down here for this offense. Direct snap to the back. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Catch hauled in here over the middle. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Toss play to the running back going left. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football when teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation. But the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
there's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
When they bring him down, blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
You made it. 3 points on the board. And that puts them back on top. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Gives it to the back. They test the middle there, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pump over the middle. It's Clark. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had us settled for 3 last time. Game makes it 2nd and medium. The shotgun running play call. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Gators offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Ball. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Lagway. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Gators will line up to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's good for a first down near the 40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. The sure hands. It's Porter.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
They pick up the first on the ground. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Zero running right. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Just a great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They're going to run it here. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. To throw, it's Simpson. He's running out of time here. On the run here, lets it go. Caught behind the line. It's Young. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. Oh, and he knocks it right through. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Ball. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screenplay works. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. With the catch, it's Wilson. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Nice grab. It's Brown. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, That's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
He lets it go on the move. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC Championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A play action, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Caught in the backfield. It's Young. Makes a move and breaks free. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. You cannot be serious. This coach is going to go for it. Back up to his own end zone. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Ball handed off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Using his legs, it's Washington. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. QB bootlegs here. Swarmed by the pass rush. He's sacked.
3rd down and long, and they go play action. Puts the quarterback in a tough spot by taking his eyes off of the coverage. Now, I get that can maybe help the protection, but here it did not, and now you have a sack.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. And the Gators will have to punt this one away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise. Now, how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Pulls it in. It's Williams. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. He hands it off from the gun.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Can they keep this 11-play drive going? It's 3rd and short. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense really clicking.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
To the air, it's Simpson. And he'll run it into the end zone. So now it's an 11-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Gators offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Gets it out quickly to the left side.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Finds his man. It's Wilson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm.
He put that on a rope.
Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Gators look to keep this drive moving. Gonna run it. It's Ball. Fighting him off. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. The game makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And they'll use the ground game here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Lets it go quickly. He fires this throw, and he's intercepted. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring for a big play.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity.
He can go. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Pulls it in. It's Courtney. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense operating from the pistol. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Young. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the back now goes in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They'll gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Caught on the outside. It's Williams. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big fourth down coming up.
Alabama looking to convert on fourth down here. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Complete with a running back on this fourth down play. Touchdown, Bama. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Here's the second down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play fake, looking to throw. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The Gators will line up to kick it away. This is punt number 6. Get the ice bath ready for the punter. And they'll just down it right here.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Fires it to the wideout. Pump over the middle. It's Horton. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Caught on the outside, it's Hill.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They cut to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Contact as he let the ball go. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. Come to the line for second down and very short now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Quick completion to the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to chuck it again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Wideouts now clustered. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. A short completion to the tight end. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Gators!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the game. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. He finds his man. They bring him down quickly. A short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner is brought down. The Gators offense retakes the field. off the play fake on first down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Now it's second down here. Looking for a receiver. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Looking deep for the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks free. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it on the move. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Florida offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And here's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Signs a quick throw. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Well, the numbers are just getting ridiculous. I'm not sure this quarterback knows it, but he's very close to a 500-yard passing game now, Kirk.
This guy is having an unbelievable day in this poor defense. They look like they're playing in quicksand. He's just one step ahead of them every single play, just carving them up, making every single throw that's asked of him. What a masterclass performance. I really like what this
this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. They're going to run it. He finds some space. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Oh, it's snapped to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Receiver grabs it. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. It's a fake. They're looking to throw. Oh, they make the tackle short of the marker. That gamble does not pay off. Oh, they gambled there, but it doesn't pay off. Passing up on the 3 points. Might regret that. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down after that run in the previous play. Back to pass. It's Lagway. There's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. And it's good for a first down to the 36. And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Ball. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Near the sticks. It's Clark. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. The Gators pick up enough for a first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun handoff here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive. Running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Short pass finds the tight end. The Gators are moving quickly down the field.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that completion. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Fighting off the defender. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Florida. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Tailback takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? Runs through the defender. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The running back here in a direct snap. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll try a pass here. Catch made on the right side. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Gordon. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. This one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Getting set. Here's second down. To the air. It's Simpson. Grabbed by the receiver.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Critical moment in this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. Third down and short. He's got room to run.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Off target and incomplete. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Grinding away with a running game. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Takes off in a bootleg. He escapes the pocket. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, I'm really surprised they went with play action here on third and such a long distance to gain. The defense obviously knows you're going to throw the football, so all you're doing is telling your quarterback, take your eyes off of the coverage and the line of scrimmage, and the result is a sack.
That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Throwing off play action. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10 from the 45. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. He makes the grab. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Wow, juke the first tackle. That was enough to make the first down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down. They're going to throw the football. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The Gators are in the red zone now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to throw again. Touchdown, Gators. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within one score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. Inside give now from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Pounding away with the run game. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.